Previously on Megaton Girl.
You'd make a far better villain than a hero.
I am the hero!
He's gonna kill Valiant. I may hate him, but I'm not gonna let him die.
You're starting to remind me a lot of Magnanimous. Let's see if you can cheat death like him too.
Connie! I'm so glad you're alive!
Wait, where's Jaharl?
Dead. Chuck killed him while he was distracted by you. If they'd listened and brought the power dampener, you could have just brought him in and easily could have handed him over to Nora.
You saved the life of somebody who probably would not have done the same for you. And that's something I can truly admire. Would you like a little trading session with me?
I would be honored.
If you're that upset about Megaton Girl stealing your blessing,
we get rid of her.
She will die powerless and begging for her life.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What's wrong, Roulette? Winning streak run out. Well, your loss is gonna be a big payout for me.
Who the fuck are you?
Let's just say you pissed off the wrong person.
Shit. Blood oath. Look, I don't know what they're paying you, but I'll double it. You know I'm good for it, right? No! Fuck!
If you know who I am, you know that once I take an oath, Once.
Are you gonna take that?
Can this wait?
Oh, by all means, finish your business.
Appreciate it.
Wait!
Julian.
Blood Oath. How's the new armor been treating you?
Makes my job easier, but it takes some of the thrill out of the kill.
I can always take it away if you're tired of it.
Well, I didn't say that.
Good. You're going to need it for this job I have.
Who's the target?
A superhero by the name of Megaton Girl.
Not interested.
What's wrong? Not hunting heroes anymore?
She's in Los Dioses. I told you, I'm never going back there. Besides, that's Valiant's turf. Don't need him on my ass for killing a hero.
Captain Valiant! And trust me, I ain't coming after you for this one. Just kill her somewhere abandoned and dramatic.
Hey, Cap. You know how much money for your head I've had to turn down?
50 billion?
60 billion. You're way out of my league, power-wise. And so's Megaton Girl. No deal.
What if I told you that I had a way to make her as human as you are?
I'm listening.
I have a power dampener that was used to subdue Jaharl the Conqueror. It will render her powers useless and make her easy prey. If you accept this oath, I have a private jet on the way to your location that will supply you with the device and take you across the country to Los Dioses.
I said I'm not going back there.
How much do I have to offer you?
70 billion.
Preposterous.
I think it's a fair price. 10 billion for the body. 60 billion to make up for all the times I missed out on killing Valiant.
Captain!
Shut up, Captain. You're right. Fair is fair. 70 billion and the power dampener. Do we have a deal?
You've got yourself an oath.
Excellent. Meet the private jet atop Titan Industries East within the hour, and I will wire the money to you post-haste. There's even a bottle of the finest champagne money can buy waiting for you in the cooler. Good luck, Blood Oath.
And make it messy!
Time to come home.
In the months since the prison break, things have slowly gotten back to normal. Well, as normal as they can be when you're dating a superhero. Our apartment was completely trashed in the riot, so I stayed with Kirby at the gym while the mess was cleaned up. My parents offered to let me stay with them, but I couldn't be too far from Connie. When they asked why, well, I had to dodge the question. A lot. I don't think I'm brave enough to come out to them yet. And even if I could come out, if they found out I was dating a superhero, jeez. I don't want them to worry any more than they already do. Work at Olympus has gotten a bit easier, oddly enough. Chuck hasn't been hounding me nearly as much. Probably has to do with the lack of Megaton girl news this month. He's been in a good mood, which sucks to see. But if it keeps him from screaming at me, I'll take it. Any free time that I had was spent with Connie. As soon as I got out of work until visiting hours ended, I stayed with her and did what I could to help her recover. After 3 weeks, she was finally allowed to come home. We stayed one last night at Kirby's and came home the next morning.
And broke in the new bed.
Connie!
We did.
I can't write that in my journal.
Why not? Who's gonna read it? Me?
And broke in the new bed.
Hey, yeah.
How are you feeling, hon?
A little better today. I haven't gotten all of my strength back yet, but I managed to lift one of the cars in the back alley without hurting myself.
The doctor said you shouldn't do any major heavy lifting for at least another 2 weeks. Did you pop any stitches?
Yo, cars aren't that heavy. Babe,
Show me your stomach.
Babe, it's okay.
Connie,
but
stomach, now.
Oh, fine.
Okay, seems to be all right. I'm gonna clean it and put some petroleum jelly on it anyway. Stay right here. You have to be more careful. I know it's annoying having to wait to recover, but...
It's not just that, but it's... While I'm stuck recovering, I can't save lives that need saving.
And that sucks, I know. But you saved everyone when you helped to stop Jaharl. You've more than earned time to recover.
I wish I could say that with the same confidence that you do.
Confidence.
Confidence.
Lay down, belly up.
Okay.
I know that you still feel like you failed, and I don't know what any of us can say to make you feel otherwise. But you didn't fail. You are a hero. You're my hero.
And you'll always be mine. I don't know what I'd do without you.
And you're never going to have to find out. Because you're stuck with me.
Oh, woe is me. Stuck in a wonderful relationship with the most beautiful and caring woman on the planet. Whatever shall I do?
Well, right now you shall hold your breath and try not to laugh while I apply the petroleum jelly.
Oh, okay, fine. Make it quick, please. I don't want to be late.
Oh, that's right. You're finally meeting with Magnanimous. Can't you reschedule?
No, I can't do that. Whew, I have to show him that I'm ready for anything.
Can you at least tell him to go easy on you? I really don't think you want to end up back in the hospital again.
I mean...
Please. We just talked about this.
Sorry, you're right. I'll tell him and hope he understands.
I'm sure he will. Do you need help getting dressed?
I think just with my pants and shoes, bending is still kinda ouchy.
Let's get you ready.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I've been kind of stubborn with this whole recovery thing.
I prefer to think of it as determined.
I know, I'm determined to smooch the hell out of you.
My hero.
Ah, Megaton girl. Good to see you.
Hi, Magnanimous! Good morning, sir.
What's with all the formalities? You can still call me Christopher, you know.
Right. Do I have to tell you my secret identity, or...?
Not at all. I'm just long past the need for one. You ready for some training?
About that, I'm still kind of recovering from my surgery, and my girlfriend said it might be a good idea if we just take it easy today. Is that okay?
Oh, but of course. I wouldn't want to cause you any unnecessary harm. Frankly, I didn't really have much of a training regimen anyway.
Wait, you didn't?
I was thinking that maybe we'd have a friendly spar or something. And,
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool!
But how about instead we go for a walk around town?
A walk?
Sure. Seems like a much easier way to get to know you. And some much-needed sightseeing for me. I haven't gotten out too much lately, and I think it'd be refreshing.
Yeah, okay, I guess. Do you need help standing?
No, ma'am. Not while you're recovering. There we go. Let's mosey.
Okie dokie. It's weird being just, like, out in full uniform, casually like this.
I mean, you chose to come dressed up.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting to be doing a bit more, like, superheroing than this, so...
I get you.
And it's weird not having to run from the press. You'd think they would see me in costume and, like, swarm me.
You would think that. But when they see you being casual, they probably just think you're playing dress-up.
Huh. That's like hiding in plain sight.
Exactly.
Hot dogs! Get your hot dogs!
Oh! Hey, best hot dogs in town. You want me to grab you one?
I probably shouldn't.
Are you saying that because you aren't hungry, or because you want to be polite?
Well, I'm kind of always hungry, so that probably narrows it down.
Come on. It's on me.
Oh, no, I can get it.
It's too late. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay. What can I get you?
2 francs, please.
Yes, sir. What toppings?
Oh, just mustard on mine, and how about you? Oh, come on, don't be shy.
Oh, fuck it. Give me the works.
Had a girl.
1 mustard dog and 1 fully loaded. Coming up.
Oh, you're in for a treat. I've been getting these dogs for years.
Oh, I'm kind of excited now.
Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for your business. You two have a great day.
You too.
Take care. Let's find a bench to enjoy these.
How about that one in the shade over there?
Perfect. You gotta let me know what you think.
Holy crap, this thing is loaded. Oh my god.
Ain't that something?
Oh, that's incredible. I've never had a hot dog from a stand like this before.
You'll learn that some of the best places in the city are where you least expect. Lived here most of my life, and I'm still finding new things to enjoy.
Oh, gonna have to take Monarch on a food tour sometime. Can you give me a list of some places?
I'm one step ahead.
What's this?
That notebook has a list of the best food places I've ever been to in the city. Been keeping that list for as long as I've lived here.
Whoa. Hey, there's Moishe's on page 1.
Yep. One of the first places I ever went to. Kirby took me there for the first time back when Moishe's father still ran it. We had a bit of a disagreement, and to show that there was no hard feelings, he bought me the best bowl of soup I ever had.
Ugh, I love Moishe's. I go there all the time with Kirby and Monarch.
Weird calling your girlfriend by code name still, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda.
Hey, you can use her real name around me if you're comfortable. I don't want you to have to walk on eggshells the whole time we're talking.
Okay, her name is Laurel.
That's a gorgeous name.
Yeah, it's fitting, too. She's kind of the most gorgeous woman I've ever met.
Oh, ain't that the best?
It really is.
I married the most gorgeous woman I've ever met.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Her name was Cheryl. Absolutely radiant all the time. Even first thing in the morning, when she was the most groggy. That woman was a treasure.
Oh, how'd you two meet?
I was hoping you'd ask. I never get tired of telling. We met a few years into my career as a hero. She was a stage actress and a massively talented one at that. Now, during a fight with an old villain named Halatoshan, I got punched straight through the wall of the Awada Theater. She was in the middle of her big solo number, and I landed right at her feet. It scared the living hell out of her.
I bet.
So I'm just staring at her, dumbstruck for a moment because she's just beautiful. And I'm running through my head trying to think of anything to say to her. A quip, a pickup line, even a sorry I went up at your performance. And suddenly, in stops Halatoshan. Ugly guy with the nastiest breath. He screams some sort of, I'm gonna kill you, magnanimous nonsense at me. And Cheryl looks this villain dead in the eye. Not an inch of fear in her face. And then back down at me and asks, hey, you got any breath mints?
Wow.
I finally get my ass off the ground, tell her to get to safety. She runs backstage as Halatoshan just runs at me, slobbering like a dog. I clock him in the jaw and he gets one in on my stomach. He kicks me a few feet away and I just hit the ground, tumbling. I'd already been fighting this guy for half an hour at this point. He's just not going down. I stand up, just exhausted, not knowing how to take this guy down, and I don't have enough energy to fire my laser breath. Halatoshan, he rears back about to spit some gross wad of Lord knows what at me, and then wham! He gets slammed on the head by a sandbag and goes down for the count. I look up into the scaffolding and there's Cheryl, waving down at me.
Oh, no way.
Oh, swear to God, this woman, no superpowers, takes down this big bad supervillain with a sandbag. She slides down a rope to talk to me, and I am just a puddle of nerves. This woman is just the real deal. Gorgeous, witty, resourceful, and smooth as silk. So, I do the first thing that comes to mind.
Asked her out, obviously.
Hell no. I ran like hell. Clearly, she's too good for me. I don't stand a chance.
You're magnanimous.
That doesn't mean a damn thing. This woman is out of everyone's league. I was terrified.
Well, then how did you two get together?
It took years. She starts following me all over town. Anytime there's a villain to fight, she's there watching, needing to be saved or helping. She was persistent. One day, I save her and she manages to stop me from flying away. She says, I don't know if you think that I need protecting or if you just don't want to let me in because you're afraid I'm going to get hurt, but I've spent 5 years trying to get you to ask me to dinner, and you're either going to ask me out or I'm going to ask you out. But one of us is taking the other on a date.
Oh, goddamn.
Next morning, I pick her up and we just have the sweetest date at this exact park.
Oh, really?
Yep. Would have been about 60 or so years ago. A lot has changed around this city, but not this park. Good old Lieber Park. We spent a lot of time here together. Good times or bad times. This place was a constant in our lives. Ain't no place quite as relaxing for me. A few years later, Cheryl and I got married. Had a kid eventually. Kirby said a kid was a bad idea given my profession. Oh, it took us a while before we finally had him, and looking back, I can't say I disagree. But they're good days, bad days, pain, joy. Cheryl was always the very best part of my life.
Was? You mean she's...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry? What for? We had what so many folks don't get. We spent the rest of her life together, and she went so peacefully. I still miss her every day, but far as I'm concerned, that was the happiest end we could have ever had. Everybody should be so lucky.
I guess that's true.
Think we've had enough of a break?
Sure, if you're ready to get going.
Let's see. We went where I wanted to go. How about you pick where we go next?
Oh, okay. You know what? You took me to a place special to you, so I'm gonna take you to a place special to me.
Lead the way, miss. Boardwalk's kind of busy today, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting so many people. We can go somewhere else if you want.
Not at all. I love people. Besides, you wanted to come here, and I want to know why it's so special.
Well, it's not so much the boardwalk and more the beach, but the boardwalk's a bit easier to walk on, you know? Plus, I didn't really bring a towel for us to sit on or anything, so...
Makes sense. Want to find a place to watch the waves a bit?
That's the idea.
You see that little outlook over there?
Over on the left?
That's a great spot. Great view of the beach, and sometimes sea lions like to hang out down below.
Oh my gosh, hell yeah, I want to see.
Hey, just a sec. Here I come. All right. So if you look right through that little hole in the boardwalk, you might be able to see a couple of them hanging out down there.
I don't see any.
Just, give them a bit. They'll show up eventually.
Do you mind if we wait here for a bit and see if any stop by?
Of course. I need to stretch for a minute anyway. Oh. Ooh. And you need to tell me why this place is so important to you.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, so you see that walled off section of the beach over there?
With the big crane?
Yeah, that spot right there is the exact place that I asked Laurel to be my girlfriend.
Is that so?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Gonna take a wild guess and say that section of the beach being walled off has something to do with you?
Yeah, and a meteor.
I had my hunches. Big booming meteor hits the beach, and suddenly the next day we've got a big booming new hero in town. Gotta say, that's one hell of a way to get superpowers.
Yeah, it left me with one hell of a headache the next morning.
I bet. Laurel help you with that headache?
That and so much more. I don't think I'd be alive if it wasn't for her. Hell, I wouldn't have gotten Kirby to be my manager if she hadn't convinced him. Like, she's stronger than she gives herself credit for.
Oh, she sounds like one dynamite gal.
Yeah. You know, that was her first suggestion for my hero name.
It's a good one. So, how'd you two meet?
How did we... You know, it's hard to pinpoint the exact moment we met, because she's always kind of been a part of my life, like at least since kindergarten. I knew her all through school, and while she went through college. We really became friends, though, when I helped her deal with some bullies.
Bullies, eh?
Yeah, they've been a pretty consistent part of both our lives, frankly.
How'd you deal with the bullies?
Well, there was this kid in our class named Victor who was a total douche. Sorry.
Sorry? What? For saying douche in front of me? The kid was a douche.
Yeah, he was. More than a douche, honestly. But he picked on me for being the fat girl in class sometimes, which never really bothered me, but he was saying some really mean, hateful, racist things to Laurel. Like, shit, I'm kind of shocked that a kid as young as he would say that. It made me so fucking mad.
What'd you do?
I socked him in the nose. Hard. Like, harder than I meant to.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I knocked that little twerp straight on his ass and got detention for that.
For defending her.
Yup, the school system always loved to defend the bullies for some fucking reason. His parents never punished him either.
Of course not. Where do you think he learned it from?
Yeah, you're not wrong there. But afterward, Laurel told her parents what happened, and they took me for ice cream.
So justice does exist.
You're goddamn right. That was the best bowl of Rocky Road I've ever had, followed by the worst tummy ache I've ever had, because I may have had more than a couple bowls. But, you know. But after that, Laurel and I started hanging out a lot more. It started because I wanted to make sure nobody messed with her, but we started learning more and more about each other, and the more I learned, the more I wanted to learn. I think that moment for me that really solidified our friendship came after my mother left my dad. I woke up one morning and my mother was just gone. My dad told me that she wasn't allowed to see me anymore, and that really hurt. I was too young to really understand everything, so I just locked myself in my bedroom for a full week. I was so confused and heartbroken that I just shut everything and everyone out. But at the end of that week, Laurel came over to see me. She'd been wondering where I was all week, obviously, and my dad let her in, thinking that maybe she'd be able to snap me out of it. She just sat outside my door for a while, trying to get me to come out, but I just kept ignoring her, just like I was ignoring my dad. But I
Take your time.
I let her in and hugged her right away. I hugged her for so long, just crying on her shoulder. Eventually, we just sat on the floor while she held my hand, and I cried harder than I ever had. She was crying too. She got me to open up, even when my own dad couldn't. She became my best friend after that. And even to this day, she is the most important part of my life. I didn't know how much I truly loved her, though, until junior high.
What changed in junior high?
Well, after standing up for her so many times, she actually stood up for me. I had started to get kind of insecure about my body as I got older, and some girls started picking on me in the locker room, saying I was ugly, calling me a cow, in so many disgusting ways, and I started to cry. I had stood up for Laurel, but I hadn't allowed myself to stand up for me, like, ever. And I felt horrible, and I didn't know what to do. And that's when Laurel came up and talked all of them down, and actually got them to leave me alone. And once those jerks left for PE, Laurel stayed behind with me to make sure that I was all right. She told me that she thought I was beautiful. Nobody had ever said that to me before, especially nobody as gorgeous as her. But she told me that I was the most beautiful person she had ever known, and that all of me was perfect. I didn't feel bad about my body after that, and she was right. I am beautiful, and I damn well know it now. Oh, that was the first time that I ever had the feeling of butterflies in my stomach. I almost asked her out then and there, but I super chickened out. But even before that, I knew I always wanted to be a part of her life, and now here we are, 2 decades after Laurel and I first met, finally realizing that we need to be together. I love her so fucking much.
You two are really lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
I'm glad that you have each other. Not everyone gets that opportunity. Not everyone who gets that opportunity takes it. But here you are. You both deserve that. And more.
Thanks, that's really sweet.
Ah, jeez. I've always been a sucker for romance, and even I'm getting a little teary-eyed over here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't be. Oh, it was a really sweet story. Thank you for opening up about it to me.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Of course. Oh, heads up. Your sea lions are here.
Oh shit, let me see. Oh my god, they're so cute. Yeah, buddy. Orf, orf, orf. Oh, they're so cute and fat. I want to hug them.
They are pretty cute, huh?
Oh, this is the best. Oh, they're heading out. Okay, bye, sea lions. We'll hug you one day. Okay. Yep, I am happy. We can go now.
All right, then. Where to next?
Well, how about you pick next since we went to where I wanted to go this time?
Let's see.
What's up?
It's nothing. I was just thinking about where to go. Let's see. Ah, I know just the place.
Lead on, sire. What is this place?
It's a place I come to for some peace and quiet from time to time. Nobody ever comes here, far as I know. They've never bothered to pave over this place, but nobody's ever tried to get it protected either.
Yeah, I can tell. It's kind of not well kept. So, what's so special about this place?
I was killed here, right where you're standing.
That's kind of morbid, not gonna lie.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, I got better, though.
Yeah, clearly, but there's no memorial here. There is a memorial in every place that you've died.
You think the public knows about every single time I've been killed?
How many times have you been killed?
What do you know about my powers?
The same that everyone else knows, I suppose. You're just like me, Chuck, and Nora, sort of. But you also can't die, or you don't stay dead, at least. Nobody's really been able to figure that part out yet, but I don't think Chuck and I can do that.
Probably not. I was born unable to be killed.
Wait, you were born super?
Born and raised. I had several instances when I was a child where I should have been killed, but I wasn't. The doctors and my parents called me the miracle baby. Glad I outgrew that title. But it didn't really set in until the Second World War. I was way too young to join, so I lied about my age because I wanted to kick some Nazi ass. Oh, I was in over my head. Way over my damn head. First time I was deployed, I got lit up by a machine gun and bled out in the mud. I woke up in the infirmary and the doctor said I should have been dead. And then it happened again. And again. I saw my platoon mates mowed down left and right. But every time I got back up. One day, we get ambushed. They kill most of us, but capture me and a few other younger guys. We get taken to this lab way inside enemy lines, and they experimented on us, tortured us. My team was dead by the end of the first week, but they peeled me apart and put me back together over and over. They figured out that I couldn't be killed, so they tried to turn me into a weapon that would bend to their will. At the end of the war, the lab was liberated by the Allies. They found me in the basement. I was stronger, but somehow I was still me. I was too late to make a difference in the war. So I made it my goal to make a difference outside the war. I was going to use the weapons that they tried to curse me with and use them as tools for good. I was still pretty young, so I wanted to be flashy and give people a show while I saved them. So I put on the brightest costume I could find and started righting wrongs, any of them that I could find. And that's how I became the first superhero.
Holy shit.
Yep. So if you're looking to blame someone for having to wear bright, flashy costumes, that'd be me.
No, I like the costume. It makes me feel powerful.
Then you're welcome, I suppose.
Yeah. So, you've died.
Been killed.
Been killed. Way more than anybody knows.
Way more.
I'm scared to ask for a number.
99.
Fuck.
And this place right here is the last place I was killed.
How did nobody find out?
Because I wasn't in costume at the time. I'd given up being a hero at that point because,
Because of Cheryl?
Sort of.
Not because of Cheryl. Whoa, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. It's just, I've been killed so many times. But I've never actually just gone quietly and, well, I think it might be getting there.
How? How do you know?
It's cancer. Been dealing with it for a while now.
Can't they operate or chemo or?
Trust me, we've tried getting rid of it. It keeps coming back. Probably because of my super healing, ironically enough.
Do you know how long you have left?
Oh, Kirby gave me 3 months. That was a year ago.
Wait, Kirby?
Nanobots. It's how we were able to get a diagnosis in the first place. He's one of the few who knows. Aside from you and my doctors, nobody else knows. Not even Adam.
Who's Adam?
My son.
I feel like your son should probably have known about this before me.
Kid, I haven't seen my son in 30 years.
I'm sorry.
Adam is a part of the reason why I gave up being a superhero. He grew up wanting to be a hero just like me. But he was normal, just like his mom. So I told Adam that I would always be there to protect him, and for a while I was, but one day I got into a big fight with a machine called the Megalodroid. It was a robot designed by Professor Cascade, one of my old arch nemesis. Cascade said that the machine was designed to kill me, and if it couldn't, it would destroy everything. And, I fought that thing to a standstill, but nothing I did could destroy it. So, me knowing that I have infinite do-overs, I let it kill me. It was a gamble, but it worked. As soon as I stopped breathing, the machine shut off and never turned back on. There was just one problem.
I know what happened. We learned about it when I was in high school. You were dead for 5 years.
Yep. Normally I'd be dead for a few days, but Whatever Cascade put into that machine of his took me out for way longer than I expected. I blinked and half a decade of my life was gone. When I finally came back, I rushed home to Cheryl, and she hugged me harder than she ever has. The next thing she tells me, Adam had been missing for almost as long as I'd been gone. Adam was a young man at this point, so we knew he could take care of himself, but nobody could reach him, and we were both worried sick. I circled the world over and over for any trace of him, but I couldn't find him. During that time, Adam had gone missing. A new vigilante had popped up. A cruel bounty hunter named Blood Oath. They'd been hunting down not just villains, but heroes too. No sense of justice, no sense of right or wrong, just blood for coin. No other hero could get their hands on him. So I hunted Blood Oath down, determined to bring them in, and I chased them for a long time. Every time I thought I'd caught them, they'd managed to wriggle away from me and escape. But then I finally cornered them. First hit knocks their mask off. I go in for a second, but I stop. Staring back at me is... Staring back at me is my Adam. With pain and hurt in his eyes, I backed away. I tried to say something, anything. I should have grabbed him, hugged him, told him how sorry I was for leaving him for so long, then gone to get him some help. But no words came out. I just stood there. I was horrified. So I backed away. And I let him go.
You let him go? But he's a murderer.
And he's my son. I'm sorry. You're right. He is a murderer. But he's also my son. And in that moment, the only thing on my mind wasn't, this man is a murderer. It was, I failed my son because I wasn't there for him. And that is why I quit. I couldn't do my job anymore. I was tired of feeling the weight of the world on my shoulders every day. I always knew in the back of my head that I'd come back eventually, but I'd hoped that I was wrong.
Then I have all the more reason to thank you for helping us.
Oh, I didn't do much.
No, you saved my life. When Jahal was fighting me one-on-one, you swooped in and got him off my back. You helped, whether you believe it or not.
Well, and I'm happy to have helped. I was hoping that by training you, I'd be able to help a little more before my time comes. I wanted to make up for my mistakes by making sure that my successor would be 10 times the hero I ever was.
Wait, did you just say successor?
It wasn't exactly my idea, but the public wants me to give my blessing to a new #1 hero. There are so many heroes I want to give it to, but I wanted to be a hero who could stand up to foes as strong as Jahal. There's been a lot of pressure for me to give that blessing to Captain Valiant, but I'd heard things about him that made me wary, and it sounds like they're all true.
Yeah, they are.
Well, then that really narrows my list down to, you.
What?
Well, we've gone over why I think you're more than just a superhero. You put your own feelings aside to save somebody who wouldn't have done the same, even when faced with your own death. And you don't get the benefit of a do-over like I do. You're still new, but I think that if anybody deserves the title of #1, it's you.
Thank you. Wow, that means a lot. Holy shit. Do I have to change my hero name or...
I mean, Megaton Girl is pretty damn good.
Yeah, damn right it is. Oh, just a minute. That's my alarm. Oh, shit. It's time for Laurel to check my stitches. Do you mind if I...
Oh, yeah. Go on home. I'll meet you back at the villa tomorrow morning, all right?
Yeah, of course.
I'll see you then.
You got it, and thank you for everything.
I should be thanking you. Now, get going before we start thanking each other forever.
All right, see you, Christopher. Thank you.
She's got a lot to learn. But then again, so do I. What the? Oh no. Megaton Girl, wait. Shit. Wait. Damn it. Not now. Come on, Magnanimous. One last rodeo.
Hey, hon. Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just headed home. Do you need me to pick up anything for you on the way?
Oh, yes. I was gonna make some soup tonight, but the carrots went bad. Can you grab a few?
Yes, I can. Is there anything else?
No, I think I've got everything I need.
Whoa. What the hell?
What is it? Everything okay?
I don't know. The signal is really fuzzy.
Are you there, Connie? Are you the...
Laurel? Laurel? That's weird. Huh? Oh, what the... Am I falling? Why can't I fly? Come on! Fly! Damn it! What the fuck? That hurt a lot more than usual. Oh, come on. Oh, why won't this thing come off?
You ain't gonna get it off struggling like that.
Who's there?
Been tracking you all goddamn day. If I'd have known you were gonna spend that long chatting with that old fart, I would have at least brought a chair.
Oh, boo fucking who? Why are you tracking me?
Why else? To kill you.
With a gun. Yeah, don't know if you know, but that shit doesn't work on me. So how about you take this little metal thing off of me, and I can take you to a nice comfortable jail cell, huh?
Nah.
Oh, fuck! What the hell?
Yeah, that metal thing, that's a power dampener.
Power dampener?
Yup. Same one they used on Jaharl back in the day. You're just as human as the rest of us.
You're lying.
Is that bloody shoulder lying? And now she runs, just like everybody else.
Fuck, where the hell is the exit? Monarch? Kirby? Anyone? Oh, fuck. Oh, come on, somebody.
You can run all you like, but sooner or later that adrenaline is gonna run out, and shock is gonna set in. Trust me, I've seen it hundreds of times over the years. Heroes, villains, all reduced to a petrified puddle of tears bleeding out on the floor. You'll be no different.
Where the fuck is the exit? Oh, there! Come on!
Jeez, still trying? Powers or not, at least you got spirit. I'd almost hate to kill you, you know? You actually seemed like a great hero. But hey, money talks. Sorry.
Who the fuck even are you?
Strange. Most folks I meet at least recognize the mask. Oh well, not that it matters, but the name's Blood Oath.
Adam?
Of course he told you about me.
Told her a lot more than that.
How long did you know I was tracking her?
I thought we were being followed earlier in the day. Didn't recognize the sound at first, but your mask has a pretty distinct whistle to it.
So, gonna let me go again?
No.
You actually gonna bring me in this time?
No, Adam.
Or are you gonna grow a pair and put me down like the murderer I am?
Adam. I just want to talk.
Too bad. I don't.
You put that gun down before I smack it out of your hand.
Oh, so now he decides to be a father.
I am your father, Adam.
And a goddamn terrible one. You were never there for me.
I tried to be there for you.
Oh, like hell you did. You always put the rest of the world above your own family. Never once did you think of us first.
I thought of you every day. Every goddamn day. I did my job to protect the both of you.
And your job took you away from both of us. Time and time again, I could never rely on you to be an actual father. And you sure as hell were never there for Mom.
I tried. I wanted to be there for both of you, but I had a responsibility.
Well, with family comes responsibilities too.
I know. I know. Adam, I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but I just wanted to be a good father. Just this once.
And how do you plan to do that?
By telling you to turn yourself in.
You expect me to do that? To turn myself in just because you asked me to?
No. I don't. I don't expect anything. I don't want to hurt my boy. I don't want that to be your last memory of me.
What do you mean?
I'm Adam.
He's dying, Adam.
And that's supposed to mean something? He's died 99 times. Make it an even 100. See you in a week, maybe more.
Adam, I think this one's gonna take.
And what makes you say that?
I've been killed 99 times, but I don't know what's going to happen when I just die. This isn't a bullet in the heart or a nuclear explosion. This is cancer, Adam. This is uncharted territory, and I don't think I'm coming back this time.
You don't know that?
No, I don't. But I'm not willing to take the risk. And I want to spend one day with my son. And then I want you to turn yourself in. Will you do that for me?
You think I'm going to do that just because you ask?
I don't know. I'm just asking, as your father. I spent the last years of Cheryl's life trying to be there for her. Give me one day to be there for you. Please.
Okay. I'll do it. There. You got your powers back. Once you get out of range of my jammer, you'll get comms back too. And I'm calling off the hit.
Hit?
I was paid a lot of money to kill you.
Whoa. Who wants me dead?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because if I tell you I'm a dead man...
Then how do I know they won't send somebody else?
Because you've got the power dampener. Nobody else is strong enough to bring you down without that.
He's not wrong. Anyone else comes at you, you've got their number. He doesn't have that luxury.
You're right. I won't force you to tell me, but you will turn yourself in, because I will find you if you don't.
I will.
You'd better. Christopher?
Yes?
If I don't see you around...
I know. Take care, kid.
You too.
You think she'll be as good a hero as you?
Never thought I'd hear you admit that I was a good hero.
Better hero than a father. So?
Nah. She's gonna be better.
That night, Connie came home with more wounds than she had left with. The doctor scolded her for popping her stitches, but thankfully, she was let out of the hospital much faster this time. We spent the next day together while I made sure Connie was okay. She told me about how she spent her day with Christopher, about how she wants to take me to every restaurant on that little book Christopher gave her, about Christopher meeting Cheryl, about the pier by our beach, about Adam. And even though she told me about Christopher's illness, it didn't prepare me for the news we received the following morning.
Today, the world once again mourns the loss of the greatest hero of all time. Though he's lived the last few years of his civilian life as Christopher Ditkovich, he was known by all of us as Magnanimous, the Unkillable Man. I'm sure many of you will find this news difficult to believe, as Magnanimous has cheated death numerous times. But our sources at the Mighty Oak Retirement Villa have told us that the cause of death was primary cardiac cancer. We don't have all the answers yet.
Turn it off.
But only time will tell.
I can't believe he's actually gone.
Where it's so easy to believe, kid.
I'm sorry. I can't find the words right now.
It's okay, hon. Come here. It's gonna be okay. He's finally gonna get to see Cheryl again. I'm sure she's missed him. Kirby, you alright?
No, I don't think I am.
Is there anything I can do, to help you?
I think right now, I just need a drink. Moishe!
We don't serve alcohol, Kirby. You know that.
What about the bottle I gave you for Hanukkah?
You know what? Fine. I'll close early and break it out. I think we all need it. Ladies?
Nah, I think I'll pass. Laurel?
No, I don't. Okay. Yes. Please. Just one.
Yeah, make it 2.
Drinks all around then. I'll be right back and we'll toast to one hell of a memory.
You think he and Adam had a good day together?
It's hard to say. There was a lot of pain and a lot of tension between them. I just hope that they were able to make the most of it.
Yeah. It's hard putting the world before those you care about. It can make the people closest to you feel like you don't care about them, even if you love them to the moon and back. And not everybody understands what it's like having the world on their shoulders. And you really can't understand till the weight is there. And I don't think anybody understood that weight the way Christopher did. Hopefully Adam is able to realize that Christopher did what he had to do.
Yeah, and hopefully Adam kept to his word.
Excuse me. Yeah? Yeah, okay, just a sec. Speak of the devil.
What do you...
Take it.
Right, okay, fine. Hello?
Is this Megaton girl?
May I ask who's speaking?
It's Adam. This is my one call, so I'm gonna use it right.
You turned yourself in.
I did. You can look at the phone number if you want, but I assure you, I'm calling from prison.
Good. How did it go with your dad?
We, had a lot of talking to do. We spent most of the day doing that. We talked about Mom a bit. I like that. We argued a bit here and there, but I'm glad that I got to be there for him in the end.
Yeah, me too.
He also told me that night, after our little meeting, that he wrote up a document giving you his blessing. I passed it on to one of the local news stations on my way to prison, so I expect you're going to be called for a press conference very soon.
Oh, thank you for that. I really appreciate that you did that.
From what he tells me, it's deserved.
I'm not sure what to say to that.
I've been thinking quite a bit, actually.
About?
You should know who hired me.
But...
Let's face it, I got a trail of blood behind me 10 miles long. My days are numbered, whether I tell you or not.
If you're sure...
Julian Reinbach and Captain Valiant. You there?
Yeah.
Use that information how you will. For now, my time is up. Thanks for letting me have one last day with...
Hey, wrap it up, Dickovich.
Yeah. See you in the funny papers, hero.
What's up?
Kid, what's going on?
He tried to have me killed.
What did you say?
He tried to have me killed! Both of them! They tried to have me killed!
Who?
Chuck! Chuck and his stupid manager put a hit on me, and for what? Saving his life?
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
What are we even supposed to do? If you challenge him head on, everyone will see you as just another criminal.
And you're recovering from 2 injuries now. So there's no way you're going toe-to-toe with him.
So, then what? What am I supposed to do? Just let him get away with this? With everything else he's done? No! What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but may I offer an idea? Chuck and Julian are terrible. Kirby's told me plenty of things that Chuck has done, not just to you, but to so many others. He's gotten away with so much for so long, but everyone is terrified of him. Maybe they're terrified because they think they're the only ones. Maybe they think nobody will believe them, that because he's a man of power and they're just one person. He can fight you hand to hand, no problem, but can he fight everyone he's ever hurt?
Hey, Laurel.
Yeah?
Can we put audio on the Megaton Girl news site? Oh, hi, everyone. I don't normally talk directly to all of you like this. I know a lot of you are expecting me to hold a big press conference accepting the title of Magnanimous' successor. but I honestly don't do well in front of crowds, as you can see. I've gotten all of your messages of encouragement, though. Like, wow, thank you, guys. They really mean a lot to me. And I know some of you don't think I deserve this title. And quite frankly, I don't know if I've truly earned it either, but I want to, more than anything. And I hope that in time, I can deserve it. But there's something else that I wanted to talk about. Something that may shock many of you, but it needs to be addressed, and addressed now. Captain Valiant is a monster. I know that might be difficult for some of you to believe, since he just killed one of the biggest monsters in the universe, but it's true. Captain Valiant is an abusive, dangerous, murderous man who does everything for himself. And I know this because I am someone that he has hurt. I know people that he's hurt. And I know that he has hurt many of you way more than he has ever had the chance to hurt me. Maybe he's hurt you and you don't even know it. After all, some of you may know him by a different name. Chuck Bradford, editor-in-chief at Olympus Illustrated, is Captain Valiant. Among the things he's done to me, he most recently attempted to have me killed. The would-be assassin confessed to me personally that he was paid by Chuck and his manager Julian to murder me. I survived, but others may not have been as lucky as I was. You may have thought that you were the only one he hurt. You may have thought that nobody would believe you if you spoke up. But I'm telling you right now, if he ever bullied you, harassed you, hurt you, threatened you, or anyone you know, it's time to speak up. I'm speaking up. Tell me your story. Tell the world your story, whether you're a superhero or not. Let everyone know that Captain Valiant can't be trusted with your safety. And to everyone else, all I ask you is to please listen. We have to do this together, or he is going to keep getting away with everything. He has to be held accountable, and we can make that happen if we all work together. Who's with me?
Megaton Girl, Episode 6, Weight of the World. Created, written, and directed by Austin Lee Matthews. Produced by Mark Allen Jr. and Austin Lee Matthews. Featuring the voices of Amanda Kay as Connie, Michelle Deco as Laurel, Jason Marnocha as Kirby, PM Seymour as Captain Valiant, Alex Weitzman as Moishe, Bill Butts as Christopher, Deven Mack as Adam, Christopher Smith as Julian, with additional voices provided by Mark Allen Jr., Alex Weitzman, and Austin Lee Matthews. Art and character design by Austin Lee Matthews, Jeremy Mackrell, and Ama Schwindenhammer. Music and sound mixing by Austin Lee Matthews. Extra special thanks to the heroes over at patreon.com/megatongirl. Big Mountain Cat, Brandon West, Bubbly Lemon, Capybara, Christopher Kraft, Daniel Gore, George Stonkow, Glitchy, Hillian Derp, Isla Edmond, Jackie O'Brien, Jazzy Oliver, Liam Ware, Look Who's Fatagan, Matthew Bias, Maybe a Cat, Mia Portnoy, Nikki S., Pocket Squatch, Sayo, Seriously Funny, Steven Anderson, Tucker Maltby, and Warzy Raptor. Please consider becoming a patron today to support the future production of this series. Be sure to let us know what you think on social media with the Megaton Girl hashtag, follow us on Twitter, and join the Megaton Girl Fans Discord server. Megaton Girl is copyright Austin Lee Matthews 2022. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being you.
Case file 617A February 3rd, 20XX, 8:26 p.m. Location, Titan Industries, West. Subject, Bradford, Charles. Evidence gathered from Titan Industries surveillance footage.
Charles.
Don't you Charles me, you son of a bitch. Have you seen the fucking news?
Calm down, Charles.
I've just been unmasked and accused of attempted murder, and I'm supposed to be calm?
Direct your ire at the one who unmasked you, not at me.
The one who unmasked me was supposed to be dead! You told me that she would be powerless and begging for her life!
And she would have been if Blood Oath hadn't grown a fucking conscience!
You should have let me kill her myself. This is all your fault!
How about instead of throwing blame, we focus on quelling the voices clamoring for our heads? I have a plan.
No! I'm done with your plans. And I'm done with you!
Done with me? You are nothing without me.
You think so? I am the one who always saves the day. I am out there busting my ass off while you sit around on your bony ass smoking your fucking tar!
I made you into an icon! I was the one who gave you stardom when William refused to. I made you what you are today, and if you leave me, then I will make sure that you are nothing tomorrow. You will never be a hero again!
Well, maybe I don't want to be a hero anymore!
So then you're just going to throw in the towel?
No! Just considering a slight career change.
What on earth are you talking about?
A big blue bastard recently told me that I'd make a better villain than a hero. And I think that's a better idea than any of the bullshit you've been spewing lately.
You? A super villain?
Bingo! If I can't be the best, I sure as hell will take a crack at being the worst!
And you think my ideas are bad? Listen to yourself. You live for the limelight. There's no way you'd give up fame to be a super villain, you glory hog.
Oh, Julian. There's more than one type of fame. I will make a name for myself in the criminal underworld, and then I will kill that fucking fat bitch myself and humiliate her in front of the entire world.
Good luck getting any villain to work with you. May I remind you who's been thwarting all of their plans for the last 20 years?
I'll earn their respect the way that villains know best. Through fear.
You know what? Fine. If you want to dig yourself deeper, then by all means. But I won't be helping you.
Oh, you're gonna help me, all right. You're gonna help me with my first crime.
Oh, am I?
Oh, of course. Because after all, can't have a murder without a victim.
What the...
I've been wanting to do that for so long.
LDPD, open up!
Put your hands where I can... Captain Valiant!
You know, that doesn't quite have the ring to it that it used to. How about Captain Vendetta?
I need backup! Repeat!
Next episode, The Next Step.